What's up, everybody? I just put on some Nipsey Hussle. I've never heard his music. I just know everybody admires him, and he was a good guy. I don't know why bad things happen to good people, but God works in mysterious ways. Anyways, hello. I'm here with. She's back from work,
Hi.
and we're just here starting a live. I posted a post on Facebook talking about that I want to create a networking group here on Facebook with everybody who wants genuine people, good people, God-fearing people. We want to create a network of people that we can all trust, that we can go to for one another for help. You ever need me, just call me. I need you, I'm going to call you. I just want to create a great group of friends that we can all just communicate, talk about our goals, talk about businesses, talk about how we can grow, any type of thing that we can do together. But first, I want to start off with a little bit about God. I never got to make a video after our Wednesday service that we went to, but there was a lot of messages that God was directly talking to us. And the crazy thing is that most of the service was talking about opening up businesses, like just talking about businesses, talking about how just good vibes, good, just God included, of course, we're in church, but all they were doing is talking about opening up businesses. The pastor was. And it just like, wow, like I came to the right place, to receive my blessing, and God was talking to us. But, there's many things that we got from that service. And first, I wanted to ask La Fiance that what's the first thing that, let me turn this off. What's the first thing that comes to mind, like when, about the service? What's the first thing? I didn't even prep her for this, so I just want to see what's the first thing she comes up with.
I actually don't remember much.
Yeah, it's sometimes we forget things, but that's why I wrote it down in my handy dandy envelope. That I can't even read my own handwriting because I write like a doctor, which I should be a doctor, but I'm not yet. I'm not yet. Anyways, the first thing that I see that I can read is, it says light. So light, I feel like I am the light right now. I am with God. God is in me. I'm in God. And I feel like if I walk into anywhere, if I'm here on Facebook posting something, if I'm here on this live posting something, if I'm heading to somebody's house, I'm bringing that light with me. Like you're gonna feel my vibes. I'm gonna come talk about God. I'm gonna bring him up. I don't care if whatever we're doing. Last night we were playing Call of Duty, me and 3 of my homeboys, and I brought up God. I just had to. I had to mess with him. I have a buddy that doesn't believe, and I'm always going to be a thorn in his side. I'm going to be that thorn that's going to be like, God, God, God. The crazy thing is, I haven't even brought this up to my girl. I brought it up, and it kind of got a little like, you know how it gets when you talk to people about God and they don't really want to talk about it? Well, it got like that. So whatever, I left it alone, and he messaged me in the morning when I woke up. And he never messages me, by the way. But he was messaging me talking about God, trying to put God down, trying to tell me something like, this is the God you believe in? And I'm like, why is my boy talking about God right now? He don't believe in God, so why is he talking about God? But I'm that thorn, and I'm gonna be that light. So that's just what I think about that. You can be the light. You can bring the light. You can brighten up somebody's day. You can brighten up the darkness in this world. You know what I mean? Just, yeah, put me on the podcast, bro. I'm down. Anyways, another thing. Has anything came to your head yet? Let me go with something else. All right, so when we pray to God and we believe in God, like I've always thought that you pray to God and He brings you peace. Like God brings peace to this earth. If you're believing Him, if anything, you need Him, He's gonna bring you peace. You're going through some hard times, He's gonna bring you peace. But from the message that I received on the service on Sunday, is that He doesn't bring you peace. He's not gonna come here and just make everything white, just make everything beautiful, open up the sea for you. He ain't gonna do that. What the message that I received is that He doesn't bring you peace, but He gives you the strength and the power to get through your tough times. So that's why I posted, I think it was earlier today or yesterday, I posted it on Twitter. I was like, I declare war on the enemy. I declare war. I'm serious about that. I say that with my heart. I declare war on the enemy. So it doesn't believe in God, I'm gonna bring that to you. I'm gonna fight with you. I seen this funny joke on Twitter the other day that said some guy tweeted this other guy or texted him, and he was like, "Man, I see a bunch of non-believers here. I think I'm about to just throw fists in here and just start fighting everybody for God." But that's not what I mean. I just mean I'm gonna come with God, and I'm gonna bring up God wherever God's not at. But that's what I feel is that God doesn't bring you peace. He just gives you the strength. He gives you the strength, and He gives you the armor, and He gives you the weapons to fight through what you're going through, wherever it is, your depression, your bad times. He's gonna give you that strength. He's not gonna bring you the peace. He's gonna give you the weapons to fight through it. So that's just that bullet point right there that I wanted to bring up. So another thing that he brought up is that every person and that's in your life there's a purpose. Whether it be a bad person, whether it be a good person, your mom, your dad, your best friend, their coworker, whoever. Be aware of your surroundings and who you bring into your life. Like, I think about this a lot because right now I've always been a closed-in person. I've been very careful about who I bring into my life because at first, in the beginning, like in high school, I had tons of friends. Then life hits you and you realize not everybody's your friend. So then I started to show myself. I started to just make, how they say, keep your circle small, cut the grass because the snakes are there. All this shit that I believed. And I just shut myself out. I brought myself down. I just made my life miserable. Like, really, like I couldn't even succeed because really I just shut down to everybody. Because I don't want to network. I don't want to meet new people. I don't want no new friends. That was my mentality. And it's just God. God has really changed my mentality about this. So I'm just going to leave it in His hands, and He's going to let me know who the bad people are, who I should keep out. And that's just how I'm going to live with my life in God's hands. So just, watch who's around you. And also, not even for bad things, maybe for good things. Maybe this person is trying to teach you a lesson, or this person is gonna show you something, or I don't know. It could be anything, What's up, bro? Jonathan. Anyways, another bullet point that I got is about. It relates to my last video where I talked about relationships. And the simple thing that the pastor, thanks, bro, I appreciate that. The pastor brought up about that when we're all looking for our partner, right? We're brought up in society that we care about our looks. People are so insecure in this world because all that we make important is our looks and how we look to the people. If I have so many likes, so many friends, like, all that stuff don't matter. But when it comes to relationships, we look for the appearance in people, how good they look, how much money they got, this and that. But what Pastor Joseph had talked about was, before you make sure that your wife or your future spouse can cook and clean, and that y'all have great sex, that whatever, all that stuff that you look for in the outside, make sure before you figure all that stuff out, you make sure that you figure out what's in her heart, especially when it comes to God. You know, if what he said was something along the lines of, before you make sure that your girl can pray or cook, can cook and clean and all that, make sure that she knows how to worship God. Make sure that that's in her life, because like I said, God's your foundation. If God, you don't have God in your relationship and in your life, it's going to crumble. It's bound to. And I wish you the best, but it's not going to work. I'm telling you right now. If you don't have God in your life, you're not praying, it's not going to work. You can try, but it's not going to work. Anyways, that's one bullet point. And that's not to offend anybody. Everybody has their beliefs, and that's all great to you. Like, good for you and everything, you know. I'm still your friend. I'm still here for you. I love you. You know, I'm not here to judge you, to be honest. Whatever you do, like, I probably done worse, you know. So I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to be me. I'm here to love y'all. Here to love myself and love God first. Another bullet point that I have is, so let me just end it with this. So, you know, I keep bringing up prayer and having to pray and all this and that. So, what Pastor Joseph was saying is that prayer is a bonus. Like, God is still going to love you no matter what you do. No matter if you don't believe, he's still going to love you. He's still going to love you. But praying is like, it's just a bonus. It's just that bonus that you get at work when you do something good. Like, he's going to bless you with that bonus. Once you pray, you put in that work, that extra work for God, he's going to bless you. He's going to bless you. Just make sure you keep praying. Don't stop praying, and don't stop believing. But let's move on to the